Have you heard the news? Have you heard the news? I ain't said that in a minute. I gotta bring that back. But what it do? What it do? How y'all doing? I hope everybody is fine. Thank you for tapping in with the vibe. Vibe with me. Giannis Antetokounmpo to train with Hakeem Olajuwon. Now, the news was brought to my attention while listening to Stephen A. Smith's podcast. It's a very good podcast. Y'all should go check that out. But during the show, Stephen A. Smith voiced his opinion on Giannis training with the legend Hakeem. And also his thoughts on Gilbert Arenas' reaction to the news. Check out this clip from Stephen A. Smith's podcast right quick, y'all. Then we gonna talk about it.
Here's Giannis talking about working out with Hakeem.
I have a trip that I'm gonna go down to Houston and try to work out with Hakeem Olajuwon. I love his game, and if I can kind of take few things from his game or learn anything from the few days I'm going to spend with him, it's going to be a blessing.
Everything can't be a three-point shot. And the more formidable you are in the post, the more that's going to serve to free you up to some degree. If you got a shooter on the squad with you or two, it's going to free up the shooter. My issue, Gil, with Giannis is that I think more of a priority for him should be his perimeter shooting ability.
All right, bro. Y'all just heard it from Stephen A. Smith and Gilbert Arenas, bro. He funny as heck, bro. You gotta love his personality. Very entertaining. He call it how he see it, which I can't be mad at. I understand him coming from an NBA player's perspective about this topic. He feeling like it's the money with him. You know, it's about the veterans, the legends, charging young stars or up and coming stars money to train them. That's what he kind of getting at, and I get where he coming from. But some people may feel he was very disrespectful to the GOAT with how he addressed it, and delivered it. But that's Gilbert Arenas. Like I said, you gotta like people who they are, man. That's Gilbert Arenas. If you listen to him on these podcasts and other shows, that's just his personality. That's why you love him. And I also understand why he say, nobody doing those moves anymore in the NBA because how the NBA evolved. But I'm one that, that protest for the league to implement more post play, more post skill bigs again. I know the game evolved, like I just said, and that's great. But just bringing back relevance in the post play should benefit the league. Keep the 3-point, stretch bigs and 3-pointers, but it got to be another big all-star out there, man. You know what I'm saying? A real skilled big like we known from seeing growing up. But I also say, that it was a time when we saw a lot of skilled big men coming in the league, and like majority of all of them got injured. Their injuries really affected their careers, and they got paid big money. At the end of the day, it's a business for NBA owners, and I understand that as well. So I get exactly what Gilbert Arenas is saying. At the same time, do I agree with him on this one? Not all the way, no, because I think Giannis training with Hakeem is going to be crazy for Giannis. You feel what I'm saying? And the league should be worried if he really gets some dope-ass moves while playing with Hakeem. But all that really just got me thinking, and then I start thinking to myself, like, has the NBA ever organized a program of such, like, for the legends or the GOATs, not even the legends or the GOATs, just like the veterans, like implement a program where certain veterans can run like a training camp for the young talent or just a player in the league that might want to go to his training camp in the off season. You get where I'm going, especially the rookies. Like imagine Andre Iguodala and Bruce Bowen training camp. Well, you probably would need like 3. You will need a point guard that's good at defense, a wing, and then a big at that program. You get what I'm saying? Then the young talent that come in the league can go to that camp and benefit from their game. You get what I'm saying? The IQ and just certain ways that they see the game, because everybody see the game different. I think that'd be dope. And you know what I'm saying? The NBA can pay them, separately, especially the players that I know that the teams they hire vets to be on the bench to be like a role model and a leader in the locker room. But this would be something different. The NBA set money to the side for them, and it'll keep them in the mix, giving them something to do, keeping them, active and doing what they love at the same time. You feel what I'm saying? It's a win-win for everybody when you think about it, because you're developing your young talent. They can even implement it, like they can even make it so like the summer league or the summer camps and the preseason matter more for the younger players, because if you ball out during these games, you kind of get access to these different camps. Because Allen Iverson could have had a league. Like Kevin Garnett could have a fucking camp. You get what I'm saying? Like, and you see the players that's similar to these players. Now, back to the Giannis topic, you know what I'm saying? I do want to know, is he a small forward or a power forward? I know how the league is shaped now. He's more like a power forward or whatnot. But in my eyes, he's still a small forward. That's what he should dominate at. And also, he should talk to Magic Johnson if he asks me. Get some game for Magic, some gems for Magic. Just see how he approached the game or whatnot. Develop his ball handling more, because that'll be a go-to when he get later in his career. Like I was saying, I agree with Stephen A. Smith almost fully, but just one part I don't agree with, and that's the perimeter shooting part. And I might got this a little twisted, because I feel like Giannis should work on most definitely the post play. We together with that one for sure. If he can get a go-to post hook or a go-to post fade, he gonna be almost unstoppable. But I feel like he should develop a confident elbow jumper. I don't know if you call that the perimeter from the elbow to the 3-point line, but I know if he get a confident elbow jumper, everything from underneath the basket to the elbow, if he just shooting high percentage at around that field, if he confident around there, I feel like it'll benefit Giannis the most, and the league really got to watch out. I know he tried to do his pull-ups from right there. If he can really knock them down, because he's shooting over people like Kevin Durant, you feel me? And that should help his free throw rating and free throw, you know what I'm saying, confidence by being confident at the elbow. You right there at the free throw. The elbow was my favorite shot when I was playing ball, man. I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't the best shooter, but the elbow, that was my spot, you heard? And then that just brought confidence for you to shoot at the 3 for some reason with me. But it's that elbow shot is, you see what, Booker, Middleton, fucking, what's my man name that was with the Wizards? Bradley Beal. You see a couple players that still pull that joint. You see a couple players that still shoot from the elbow. But with that being said, that should help his free throws, because you got to imagine if he get a dominant post move and he get dominant in the post, he going to get fouled more than he get fouled now. So he going to be at the free throw line way more. He going to need to knock them free throws down, shoot a high percentage from the free throw line, and that'll be clutch for Giannis. But overall, I think it's a dope move to learn footwork, technique, post, awareness, all that good stuff from one of, if not the best, all-around post players ever in NBA history, bro. You can't beat that. Like I said, you should talk to Magic, get some gems from Magic about handling and court vision and shit like that. Because him pushing the point, especially later in his career, he can really start pushing the point when he ain't got to be banging in the post. That's just how I see it. But it's a dope move. With that being said, though, y'all let me know how y'all feel about the situation. Giannis, the train with the legend Hakeem Olajuwon. Other than that, hit that like button. And if you vibing, consider subscribing. Y'all already know I appreciate y'all, man. Words, more than words can explain. My bad. Y'all have a great day. Lead with love, believe. Until the next one, vibe.